Welcome to Soul Nourishing Pilates. Today's class is Pilates for aches and pains. This is a gentle yet effective class designed to help you release tension, improve mobility, and build strength in a way that feels good for your body. Let's begin lying onto your back on the mat with your knees bent and your feet flat. Pick up one leg holding behind your knee. I'm just going to extend that leg long and then bend it again. Stretching and bending. So we're mobilizing the knee joint, stretching the back of your leg, and just getting some gentle circulation into that leg. And let's do 2 more. And then if you're able to, hold your leg fairly straight as you do big circles with your ankle. So circling your ankle and foot as big as you can without moving your leg. And now we go back the other way. And we're just getting movement into the foot and ankle. It's a good one if you have any swelling in your legs and feet. Gently mobilizing and getting the circulation going. Picking up the other leg now, we do the same thing, straightening and bending your knee. Stretching the back of your leg and then bending it again. Good, and let's do another 3 like this. And same thing, we're going to keep the leg fairly straight as you do big circles with your ankle and foot. Mobilizing the joints and just getting the circulation going. And reversing the circles. Good, now we're going to do a little work for your tummy, just beginning with a knee float, lifting one leg, placing it back down, and then the other leg. Doing your best to focus on keeping your pelvis really still, so it's just the leg moving up and down without too much side to side movement. And you can continue with this variation. If you want to challenge it a little bit more, lift both legs up to tabletop and begin with a toe tap, lowering one leg down to tap the mat and bringing it back up. You could exhale as you lower, inhale as you return. Just focusing on the deep abdominals. You might feel your low tummy working a little. 1 more on each side. And again, you can continue with this one, or you can put your hands behind your head now and just add in a chest lift. So we're curling forward as you toe tap. Again, we're alternating the legs here. Breath out to curl forward and toe tap. Breath in to lower down. Working the upper abdominals now. Good, and 1 more each side like this. And again, you can continue with this variation, or you could go into the crossover chest lift now. So shoulder towards the non-moving knee. Continuing tapping the leg or the foot to the mat, alternating legs. Just working into the obliques now with that crossover chest lift. Feel free to take breaks if you need to, or continue with any of the previous variations. And we're just going to do 1 more each side here. Lovely. Hug your knees in and you can just roll your head side to side, relaxing your neck muscles, relaxing your head, stretching out your back a little. Now we're going to come on up to a kneeling position on all fours for a cat stretch. Rounding your back, forward bending your spine, and then alternating that with a back bend, arching your back. And you could inhale as you forward bend, exhale as you back bend. And you can breathe whichever way comes naturally to you. And let's do one more here like this. And then we're going to come to a neutral position and reach the opposite arm and leg away and bring them back. And then the other side, reach and back. So we're just alternating sides, doing your best to keep everything pretty still except for the arm and leg moving. Doing your best to minimize any side to side movement. And let's do one more each side here. Good. Now what I want you to do is cross your right ankle over to your left knee and then send your hips to the right and back on a diagonal. So you go to the side and back with the hips and then you move forward. And this is a stretch for the posterior hip. Going to the side and back. Do your best to keep your spine straight, so we're not bending your low back at all, but just moving your hips to the side and back. And then we'll switch sides. Hips go to the left and back. Just moving in and out of the stretch. And one more. Good. Now we're going to come to a side lying position with your legs bent forward at a right angle and extending your top arm out in front. Raise it up and open behind you for a stretch and then return. So you're following your hand with your eyes, and as you open, just let gravity take the weight of your arm there so you get a lovely opening through the shoulder, letting your head relax on the bottom arm. And just keeping your knees anchored down. And let's do one more, and you can hold that open position for a couple of breaths here. Just breathing in, breathing out, relaxing into the stretch a little bit more. Again. Good, and then we return. Now let's come up to sitting and switch sides. So try to have your legs bent forward at a right angle, let your head rest on your arm, and then we're coming up and opening behind. Coming back through. So letting your knees anchor you down as you turn, letting gravity take the weight of your arm as you open. Just getting some lovely mobility into your spine, rotational movement into your upper back, and stretching through the front of the shoulder. And we'll do one more here. And on this last one, you can hold for a couple of breaths, breathing in, and as you exhale, really relax into the stretch. Nice. So let's come to lying onto your back now with your knees bent and your feet flat. You're going to press down through your heels and raise your hips straight up into a bridge and then lower them back down. So I just want you to focus on your bottom muscles coming on as you lift and keeping them on the whole way up and the whole way down. Just working those glutes and maybe a little through the back of your legs. Good, and let's do another 5 here like this. Good, and 2 more. And last one. And now we'll stretch the muscles we've just worked, the glutes. You're going to cross your ankle to the opposite knee, and you can either use your hands to draw your knee across to the opposite shoulder, or if you're able to, you can pick up your other leg and draw it in towards you. So choose whichever variation feels best in your body. Good, the other way now, ankle to the outside of the knee, drawing the knee across with your hands, or drawing the other leg in towards you, holding and breathing and relaxing. Lovely. So we'll come on up to a seated position and close your eyes and join me for 3 nourishing breaths in and out. Big inhale, filling your lungs with air, exhaling out any tension. One more time, big inhale, relaxed exhale. Lovely. Thank you for joining me for Pilates for aches and pains. I hope you've enjoyed this class. Look forward to seeing you again soon. If you've enjoyed this class, please like and subscribe to Soul Nourishing Pilates, and I would love it if you would join my 7-day Core Kickstart. You'll find the link in the description. See you soon.